People ask me all the time, how do you keep improving every single day? How do you make progress when life throws pressure, expectations, and challenges at you? My answer is simple. Life doesn't pause for anyone. It doesn't wait for you to feel inspired. It doesn't check whether you slept well or whether you feel confident. Life keeps moving, and if you want to achieve something great, you must move with it. Progress isn't dramatic. It's not always visible. It's often slow, quiet, and personal. But it must be steady, every single day, even if it's small. My success came from habits repeated for years, not from one lucky moment. Most young players, most people in general, wait for the right feeling. They wait for motivation. They wait for a perfect moment. But waiting makes you weaker. I didn't become who I am because everything was easy. I achieved what I achieved because I kept working even when the conditions weren't perfect. So the real question is, how do you continue moving forward when you're tired, when challenges feel heavy, when results feel slow? That's what matters. That's what shapes champions. Let's talk clearly. No theories, no fantasies, just real daily practices. Every morning when you wake up, your mind starts offering you excuses. Sleep a little longer. Skip training today. Work later. If you agree, you lose. The mind loves comfort. It will push you toward the easy option every time. When I was young, I didn't have the luxury of choosing comfort. I had a dream, and that dream demanded discipline. Not feelings, discipline. The first decision of your day sets the rhythm of your day. Win the morning and your whole day becomes strong. Lose the morning and excuses take over. So make your routines non-negotiable, not dependent on mood, not dependent on convenience, just part of who you are. And something powerful happens when you do this consistently. You begin to trust yourself. Real confidence comes from keeping promises to yourself, not from talent and not from applause. Many young athletes think, if I can't do it perfectly, I shouldn't do it at all. This destroys careers. If you don't have time for a long workout, do a short one. If you can't study for an hour, study for 5 minutes. If you can't train fully, practice one technique. Something is always better than quitting. Small improvements compound. If you get a little better each day, you will shock yourself after a year. That's how real growth works, through constant, small gains. Your progress depends on where you place your attention. Some athletes focus on problems, others focus on possibilities. Some keep thinking about obstacles, others think about the next action. Ask yourself, what am I focusing on every day? When you give attention to excuses, they expand. When you give attention to actions, your results expand. Focus is fuel. Hesitation is the enemy of progress. Many opportunities vanish because someone waited too long to act. The longer you think about doing something, the harder it becomes to do it. So shorten the gap between intention and action. If you decide to move, move. If you decide to work, work. Don't give your mind time to talk you out of it. Confidence doesn't come first. Action comes first. Confidence follows. There are days when I didn't feel like training. Days when my body was sore. Days when I was mentally exhausted. But I trained anyway. Not because I felt strong, but because I committed to being strong. Champions separate action from emotion. They do what must be done regardless of mood. Feelings are temporary. Results stay. Some people plan so much they never start. They want perfect timing, perfect conditions, perfect clarity. But perfection blocks progress. You don't need to see the entire path. You only need to see the next step. Like driving at night, the lights show only a little ahead, yet you reach your destination by moving forward. Clarity comes from doing. Many young players aren't lacking discipline, they're lacking direction. They don't know exactly what they're working toward. Set simple, measurable goals. Not wishes, goals. I will practice shooting for 30 minutes. I will complete these drills today. I will study tactics for 10 minutes. Targets create direction. Direction creates momentum. What you measure improves. Don't only track results, track actions. You can't control outcomes, but you can control effort. If you stay consistent with your actions, results eventually appear. Your environment either pushes you forward or holds you back. If you're surrounded by negativity, it drains your motivation. If your space is cluttered, your mind becomes cluttered. Create surroundings that support your goals. Healthy food nearby, distraction-free workspace, training equipment ready, positive people around you. Set yourself up to win. You will have bad days. Everyone does. But don't let one bad day turn into a bad week. If you miss a workout, get the next one. If you lose momentum, restart immediately. Progress isn't about being perfect. It's about staying consistent over time. Hard work in the wrong direction leads nowhere. You must reflect regularly. Are your actions aligned with your dreams? Are you putting your energy where it truly matters? A pilot constantly adjusts the path during a flight. You must do the same. Time is useless if you don't have the energy to use it. Monitor your sleep, your food, your rest, your physical activity. Low energy kills discipline faster than anything else. Mental energy is just as important. What you listen to, what you watch, and the people you spend time with all affect your mindset. Protect your mind. A bamboo tree grows underground for years before showing anything above the surface. But once it breaks through, it rises rapidly. Your growth works the same way. You might not see fast results, but progress is happening beneath the surface. Stay consistent. Your moment will come. Your standards shape your results. If you allow laziness, inconsistency, and excuses, that becomes your level. Demand excellence from yourself, not for applause, not for others, but because that's who you choose to be. Your results will always match your standards. Rest isn't weakness. Rest is strategy. Athletes train hard, but they also recover hard. Your mind and body need both intensity and recovery. Working endlessly without rest leads to burnout, and burnout destroys progress. Balance your effort with renewal. When you teach someone something, you strengthen your own skills. When you guide someone, you expand your own perspective. Sharing makes you better. Gratitude keeps you grounded and motivated. When you appreciate what you've already gained, you build the mindset to continue growing. Appreciate small wins. Appreciate daily effort. Appreciate the journey. Progress isn't luck. It's not magic. It's not waiting for the right day. It's choosing growth every day, through discipline, through action, through consistency, through self-respect. You don't need giant leaps. You need steady steps. Keep moving, keep improving, keep rising. That's how you transform your life, one day at a time.